So this video is going to be talking about the pros and the cons, or the positives and negatives of using fossil fuels as an energy source. So we're going to start off today with coal. So some of the pros of coal is that it's super plentiful, that it's actually going to be the most plentiful source that we use within the entire US. It's easy to transport, as well as it provides a lot of energy. It's very efficient. We use it and we're able to get a lot of energy from the burning of coal. Now, some cons to coal, on the other hand, if we can see here, you'll notice that when we mine, it actually leads to increased amounts of erosion. Erosion is going to be like that breaking down of the soil, as you can see here. As we start to dig, it's going to break up the ground more, and erosion can lead to a whole host of other issues as well for the environment. It can also lead to runoff, where when that water rains down onto the ground, it can wash into streams and rivers and even our groundwater, and it can lead to other types of water pollution. And lastly, burning coal produces a large amount of pollution, um, especially in the air, more than other fossil fuels do. So, and air pollution can again lead to a whole other host of issues in the environment and in our health. Now, when it comes to oil, some of our pros of oil are that once again, it's an efficient energy. It accounts for 1/3 of the world's energy in fuel for cars, planes, trains, and ships. And it's also used to make plastics, paints, medicines, and other cosmetics. And these chemicals that are used are known as petrochemicals. Oil's cons can consist of that it needs to be pumped out of the ground. To be made useful, it must go to a refinery, and that's where the crude oil that's pumped out of the ground is then refined into its different specialized parts, either into petrochemicals for plastics or for fuel. And it also has potential for environmental damage because, once again, drilling it out of the ground can lead to some other issues. Natural gas's pros are that it has lower levels of pollution than coal and oil. It's easy to transport, especially once you have the pipelines in place. However, natural gas can be very dangerous, highly flammable, odorless, and colorless. Now, if you have an electric stove at home, you might smell it if you have the burner on and it's releasing that gas, but that's because the natural gas companies actually put something, a chemical, into the gas in order to make it so that way you smell it for a safety precaution.